welcome back, cousins. I told you I was coming back. I told you. And all the ones that keep coming back, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And those of you that's just lurking around, push that little button down there. I do that sometime too, take my little time before I subscribe, but today is your day. So you're going to subscribe, you're going to share, and you're going to like. And we're going to get right into this video, and you know what I'm going to say. Let's go. Okay, I have a big secret. I had it all my life. And I'm in my 6th decade of life. And it started when I was about 12, and it never changed. And that's me and gaining weight. Yes. And I'm the type of person, I will go in hiding when I gain weight. Yes, I'm one of those. Some people can be heavy, and to me, they look so cute. They dress cute. They feel cute. You can even see the light, that flows around them. But I personally do not like being fat. That's just me, and it's always gonna be me, and that is not going to change. I started, like I said, around 12, where people start comparing me to my sister because she was smaller than me. And that's why I say sometimes you have to really be careful as adults in comparing children, because sometimes it can really get into their psyche, and that's what it did for me. And then when I look back at the pictures, I am not fat at all. I set myself up for something that it shouldn't have been. Let's put it that way. I really had my weight under control where I really didn't think about it at all. And I'm going to do that in another video, what I do for 6 years, and I didn't even have to worry about weight. I didn't have to worry about getting the scale. I didn't have to worry about measuring. And once the pandemic hit, bloop, for everybody, it just put a halt. It put us under stress. We couldn't go out. We're still wearing masks. Now they're talking about a 4th shot. But anyway, let me get back to my fat thing. So I used to starve myself. I used to eat nothing but eggs. I would fall out. I don't know if my sister remembered that, but and she also says I have a weight problem. And I know in my mind and my psyche, and I really didn't start gaining the weight back into the pandemic. And I saw it, how it comes 2 pounds, 3 pounds. You're like, oh, I'll start next week, 4 pounds. And then it starts adding up, and then you can really see it. I know somebody's going to say, oh, you're not fat, or you're just skinny fat, but I'm uncomfortable. I am very uncomfortable, and I know I don't even have to get on the scale. I can take the measurements, and I know what they should be. They should be 34. I always say 34, but they probably like 32, 34, 26, and 36. And I always know with those measurements, I'm right where I'm supposed to be. We don't have to worry about the numbers. We don't have to worry, but that's when I feel good about me. And the sad part, I have been doing it all my life. And now, with being on YouTube, I can't hide. And I criticize myself. No matter how I sit, I see my stomach, I look down, I see my thighs. And I know we're going to say, America do this to us. The magazines, you don't look cute unless you're thin. And that may be true. It may be true. But I know as you get older, for me, I'm going to take it personally, I know I feel better. I not only look better, my health is better, my blood work is better, and it's just something that I lived with all my life. And I think even though my sons are probably going to say that it didn't, they probably don't now. But I even think even with their choice of women when they were younger had to be thin. I really do. And they know I worked on it all my life. But let me tell you, there's a good side to this too, is I ran all my life to stay thin, is what I did. And not knowing that that was giving me insurance benefit as I got older. Because I don't have the normal aches and pains that people have. I'll be 67 this year. I always say in January, I start saying I'm the new age, because the Chinese will say once you're in utero, you start counting from that time. So when every January come, I say I'm 67. So I got till December, but I'm 67. But it really helped my health. And even for the pandemic, I was going to the gym 3 and 4 times a week. Now ask me what I'm doing now. Nothing. And before, I would not publicly admit that. I would skirt around it. And I never like telling people my weight, because once you're small, I would love to say my weight. Once I'm heavy, I'm like, ain't saying it. And I'm still not gonna say it. You know, it's in the window where I can get it off like that, and I'm gonna start working back on that again. And it's something all of us women, the majority of us, work on. And they have a lot of YouTube videos now with plus size women, which is beautiful. If you really want to, you will do it. And ours was, how bad do you want it? That was a friend of mine, Marianne. She would say all the time, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? And believe me, I have done every diet. I have done the cabbage diet. I've done the water. Yes, I did not eat for a whole week and lost 20 pounds and gained it right back. I've done, I'm trying to get before, because Weight Watchers was the last one that I did. But any diet out there, egg diet, any kind of diet, I try anything, say, oh, you could lose 10 pounds fast. And I know I'm not alone with that. But one thing I can say about Weight Watchers, when I did go, it did really help me in the way that I ate and know what to eat and what portion size. That's what I really like about that, because what I learned is a lot of people do not know how to eat. They'll say they're eating a salad, but what are you putting on that salad? Are you loading it down with French dressing? Are you loading it with raisins and nuts and all that extra stuff? But to get back to Weight Watchers, I would get down to the weight that they said I should be, and that's where I am now, and I feel heavy at that part. Okay, so I'm in the normal weight, but it's just not where I want to be. I guess some people would call it my vanity weight. But with Weight Watchers, I couldn't keep it off. That was the problem I had with them. And I say Weight Watchers is good for getting it off, but I don't know about keeping it off. And that was for me. And I know some people have had it off for years with Weight Watchers, so some people it worked for. But I did find something else that worked very, very well for me. And like I said, I'm going to do a video on that. But that's my major secret, is I don't like to be heavy. And I'm so glad that I got to share that, because before, I know my friends knew it, because people even say it. I know when she gains weight that she's not happy. They say they can tell the difference. And another thing too, before I close this out, is people they said that people pick on them when they're heavy. But also heavy people pick on people when they're thin. They'll say you look unhealthy, you don't look right, the clothes don't fit right. And God forbid, let me gain 5 or 10 pounds. God forbid. I remember somebody came up and said, you gain weight. And I'm looking at her like, you need to lose some weight. And seeing if I would have said that, then I would have been saying I was fat shaming. So it could go either way on this. But again, I just want to say this is me personally, how I feel, and how I want to look and what makes me feel better and even healthier for me. But I just wanted to share that little secret with you. And again, I am Betty J. Gathers, daughter of Jean Grey. And I want you to come back. I want you to like. I want you to share. And I want you to hit the thumbs up button because that helps me grow. And you know what I'm going to say? Let's go.